What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here, new place. We're in the office today. We're gonna be doing a new series. This is gonna be called Top 5 Takes with Tayde. These are just gonna be some sports takes. This episode is gonna be episode 1 specifically. This episode we're gonna do 5 NBA takes because, as you know, NBA season just started this past week. Celtics already started off 2-0. Let's go. So anyway, let's get into it with take number 1. Alright, guys, so for take number 1, this is a pretty spicy one, but the Pelicans are going to be a title contender this season. I know a lot of you guys, you probably do not agree with this take, but that's the whole point. It's a hot take. But I do think this could possibly happen because if you look at last year, the Pelicans, before all those injuries, Zion, all that, obviously Zion, you know, always gets injured. But when the Pelicans are healthy, they were the number 1 seed in the West last year. And then they had a bunch of injuries, which knocked them out of that number 1 spot. But before that, that's number 1 in the West. That's pretty good. And, I mean, even if you look at how much talent this team has, I mean, they got Zion Williamson. He's obviously the star of this team. You got CJ McCollum, who's a great player. And Brandon Ingram, surprisingly, he's a super underrated player. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the NBA. And, yeah, he's a really good player. You got Jonas Valanciunas and Jose Alvarado. He's a great defensive player. You know, those ones where he, like, hides in the bench, comes back, steals it. Those are insane. So, I mean, when you look at how good this team is, they actually have the talent to be a title contender. They just have to stay healthy, and I think it's going to be hard for them to stay healthy, but if they do, they're going to be a title contender this season. Alright, guys, so for take number 2, we got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to win MVP of the NBA this season. So, obviously, SGA is a very good player. He's gotten better each and every single year that he's played in the league. And last year, I believe, he even finished number 5 in MVP voting. And the Thunder, I think they made the play-in, but they didn't make it past that. So, especially this year, I think he has a really good chance because the Thunder, they have a really good team this year. Chet's back. They got Shai, obviously. You know, they got a really good team this year. So, I think that Shai could win MVP this year. So, yeah, I mean, Shai has gotten better each and every single year he's played. I mean, look, 10 points. Went to 19, 23, and then 24. And then last season had the best year of his career, which is probably why he was number 5 in MVP voting. And this year he's surrounded by a really good team. I mean, the Thunder now, they got Shai, obviously. Chet Holmgren, who came back. By the way, Chet, shout out to Chet, guys. That picture I took with him. Great moment. Hopefully, guys, this season, we're going to go to a Celtics game. Meet Jason Tatum this year. That's the goal for this year on the channel, guys, so leave a like so that will happen. And then anyway, back to this, they also got obviously Josh Giddey, insane as well, and Jalen Williams. So yeah, I think the Thunder, they're going to be a pretty good team this year, probably finish like a top 6 seed in the West maybe. I think they're for sure going to make the playoffs, and maybe if they could win like a playoff series or just finish like a top 6 seed, then I think Shai is going to win MVP this year. So, yeah, that's take number 2. All right, guys, so speaking of Chet Holmgren, that leads me to my next take, which is that Chet Holmgren is going to win Rookie of the Year this year, yes, over Victor Wembanyama. So, I mean, a lot of people forgot about Chet after he injured his foot last season in that game, preseason. But Chet was supposed to be like the unicorn that Wemby is supposed to be this year. So I feel like a lot of people forgot about him. And I think, obviously, they're both big dudes. They're both really tall. They both have pretty high risk of injury. But I feel like if Wemby gets injured or just doesn't, I don't think Wemby is actually going to perform insane this first year. And I feel like Chet might have a little bit more NBA experience, even though he was sitting on the bench. And I feel like if Chet does really well stat-wise and this Thunder team makes the playoffs and he's like a really big contributor to that, then I think that Chet will have a really good chance of winning Rookie of the Year this year. I mean, obviously, Wemby is a really great player. Most likely it is going to be Wemby, but I'm saying that it's going to be a lot closer than people really think, and I think that Chet is that next guy. That's really close. Also, shout out to Scoot Henderson, too. He's in this, too. It's going to be a really tight Rookie of the Year race, but I'm going to choose Chet for that. Alrighty, guys, so for my next take, we got that the Pacers are going to make the playoffs this year. This isn't a real spicy one like some of the other ones, but this one is more just like, I think this is actually going to happen because, well, it's just like a lot of people are not respecting the Pacers. I think that they're actually a really good team. They made some good moves in the offseason, and people were not really aware because of all the other huge moves that happened, like moves the Celtics made, and the Bucks, obviously, with Dame Lillard. But I think that the Pacers made some pretty underrated moves, and they will make the playoffs this year. I mean, they also have a really good roster. They got, I mean, Tyrese Halliburton. He's also another one of those guys like SGA that could be a contender, not for MVP, but in the future, couple 4 or 5 years. Got great defender in Miles Turner. You got Buddy Hield. Aaron Nesmith is actually a really underrated player as well. He used to play in the Celtics. He was pretty good. And obviously you got a lot of other guys they got picked up in the offseason, like Bruce Brown, who's already doing great this season. So yeah, I think that the Pacers actually do have a good chance of making the playoffs. I think that they'll finish as maybe a 6th seed. I think they'll probably finish in the play-in, make the playoffs through the play-in. So yeah, that's take number, what is this? Take number 4, number 3. Yeah, take number 4. Pacers make the playoffs this year. Yeah, not a spicy one, just a take. Alrighty guys, you already know. Last take, best take of them all. Boston Celtics are winning the NBA championship this year. Done deal. I'm already telling you this. They're going to win the championship this year. I mean, obviously, their roster this year is absolutely stacked. I will be so disappointed if they do not win the championship this year. Obviously, Jason Tatum's absolutely insane. Jaylen Brown just got his $300 million extension. Tingus Pingus went crazy. 30 points, I think he got. And then obviously Derek White is super underrated as well. I think that's why they were Celtics. I think were Brad Stevens was okay with giving away Marcus Smart because he knew Derek White is going to step up in that role. So far he has been. Just yesterday, when the Celtics beat the Heat, went crazy last night, 20-something points. And then obviously Drew Holiday, he's going to do great assisting the ball, defense as well. It's the best backcourt in the league, I gotta say. Derek White and Drew Holiday in the backcourt, insane. The bench is looking a little slim, but I'm hoping that everyone can stay healthy, and if they do, they're gonna win the NBA championship this year. You got Peyton Pritchard. He's also a great player. Just got signed. I think once he gets more minutes, he's gonna really show up. And yeah, I mean, the Celtics roster is loaded. If they don't win the championship this year, I'm actually gonna be so mad. So yeah, that's take number 5. Celtics are winning the NBA championship this year. So yeah, let's go Celtics. Celtics fans, stand up, show up in the comments, please. Celtics fans, make sure to leave a comment, show your support. If you're not a Celtics fan, you Celtics haters out there, come back to this video when the Celtics win the championship. They're winning it this year. If they don't, I'm gonna look really stupid. But yeah, go Celtics, guys, winning the NBA championship this year. Let's go. All right, that was my 5th take. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, guys, that's my hot takes. If you guys like this kind of this series, I'll keep it up. I'm trying to do this once a week, but just drop a like, leave a comment, let me know that you like this video. I'll keep it up. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, hit the notification bell, and share this video with all your friends. I will see you guys in the next video. Let's go Celtics, win the championship this year. We're gonna meet Jason Tatum this year. Let's go. Also, guys, let's try and get to 10,000 subscribers by 2025. Starting today. Let's get it. See you guys next video. Peace. Bye, guys. I'm out. Shit, I gotta stop the camera. Bye. Bye, guys.